Hello and welcome back to Minden Hills Fishing. I'm Paul Caruana and today we're going to be diving into fishing for beginners. I'm going to show you guys through Bass Pro Shop's website a way to get started your how do I word that? A way to get your fishing. Today we're going to dive into your first fishing purchases, and then I'll explain to you more how you should go about your first fishing trip if you're a beginner, and to really let yourself enjoy the time spent in the outdoors. Okay, so you are going to come with me back into my computer screen and I'll show you a little setup that you can purchase to get started. It'll be around the $100 margin, but you'll have everything you'll need as a beginner to enjoy your first experience. A couple different things to use. I know if you order online up to a certain amount you get free shipping, so we'll try and work that out so that everything comes around to that cost. All right, so let's dive in and get started. Come with me. Alright guys, I couldn't get the Bass Pro Shops to cooperate with me when it came to ordering online to show you guys how to order your setup for if you're a first-time fisher or inexperienced or anything of the sort. So the next provider I chose for us to get our fishing setup started was Canadian Tire. I got everything set up. We're sitting still again around the $100 mark, so let's go. Alright guys, so here we are. I've got everything in the shopping cart that you'll need for a real good first experience fishing, or beginner fisher who doesn't have their own stuff. Here's everything you'll pretty much need on a fishing trip to have some half-decent success. Now, the only thing I don't have in this setup is my tackle box selection. Tackle boxes cost a lot of money, and to be honest, the first time out, I'd really just bring a lunch bag. Put your stuff in an old lunch bag or a duffel bag or anything of the sort that way you don't have to spend any extra money, in case it's not for you. It's not for everybody, but I think it's worth it for everybody to give it a shot at one time in their life. I know it relaxes me a lot when I'm out on the riverbank or lake, and I hope it does the same for you. Now let's dig into what I've got here. First, you have the wacky tool here. That's the baseball bat I was referring to in my previous video, where you put the worm in and you slide your O-ring up and onto the worm. Next, I've got a Shimano Sienna spinning combo 6.6 foot rod and reel combo. It's on sale. It's a really good price right now. Regular 90 bucks. You get it for 50. And I was going to put the Rapala combo up on here, but I decided against it because I have a Shimano myself. Now, it's a higher end Shimano, but the Shimano reels, I really like them, and I think they're worth spending the extra 15 bucks. The Rapala was $35.99. This is $49.49. So I think it's worth it for the 15 bucks to get the Shimano name on it. Next, you've got the Gamakatsu worm hook. These are for down here, how I've got the craws. These craws work perfectly with these hooks. Now the octopus hooks are what I use for my worms. The worms, since I have the O-rings on it, I put the hook through strictly the O-ring, and then you just drop it in the water and you're ready to go. Next is a 10-pound line, Trilene. It's by Berkley. It's a good brand and half decent price. And for a beginner, you're not going to need anything more than 10-12 pound line. I don't personally use anything more than 10-12 unless I'm in a really deep lake that I might catch something that's extra heavy. Here we've got the worm that I was talking about, the Lunker Hunt Lunker Stick Bait Lure. It's a 5-inch worm. The watermelon color, I really like it. I don't think this is it, the one that's being shown, but I do prefer the watermelon or pumpkin seed. Both are really great colors for fishing. Next, I've got Lunker Hunt. Lunker Hunt is a really good, and they're affordable lures. Square bill crankbait fishing lure. It's a 2-inch diver. I chose the chartreuse silver for this. Again, what's shown is not what color I chose. That's the trout colors. This is chartreuse silver is what I would be choosing. I like the chartreuse. It really shines as it's swimming and catches fish's eyes. The swivels is next. Swivels are key, like I've said in a previous video. If you have your bullet weight before the swivel and everything else after the swivel is just line and lure, then you're saving money if you should snag and lose whatever's beyond the swivel. And lastly is your worm weight sinkers. They're the bullet weights, the shape. They go smoothly through the water. They really won't snag you unless you're dragging it on the bottom of the lake bed and you get caught in something. But other than that, they work really well through the water. Now everything that I've got here on my list for a beginner's fishing comes to a subtotal of 108. That's exactly where we were trying to stay around, the $100 mark. You add your taxes and you're at 122.46. I think that's a really good deal for everything that you'd be using that day. I think we're spot on for price and quality when it comes to everything that we've got in our beginner's tackle box. Thank you guys for watching. Cheers. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today. I really just want to stress when you're out there on the lake or on the river that you don't force yourself into enjoying a time like this. I want you to just let it happen. Just be in the outdoors. Really enjoy yourself. Don't stress about if you're doing anything right, if you're doing it wrong, if you're doing the right techniques, especially if you're a beginner. If you're a beginner, just go out there, have fun, be yourself, be open into Mother Nature's arms, and you'll find yourself really at peace. I think it's good for all of us to really get out there and reground ourselves from the craziness that's going on in our day-to-day lives. Hope everyone's staying safe amidst this coronavirus outbreak. Me and my family are still safe. Everyone's fine, and I hope yours are too. Thanks a lot. Cheers.